minutes, bro. For the love of the game.
Going hard.
Going hard.
Sliding with no shoes on.
I seen the TikTok training shit.
I saw that shit too. What you feel about that boy? Hatani.
Shohei Hatani.
Hatani.
I think he's crunk as hell, but I know that boy was gambling.
But this
I know that for a fact, bro. Yeah, bro. I saw the games that the bets were placed on. It looked like he threw them games, and like I was like, ugh.
Okay.
Then again, I saw this shit on Facebook, so it could just be random ass shit they put together to stir the pot. Yeah. Like, bro, I don't know what to believe in. Well, that's what they're talking about politics. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's classified, what's not classified, what really be going on.
How many of them motherfuckers out of?
That's why when people be like, "Who you vote for?" I ain't.
You know how many of them motherfuckers coming out of Japan that are just as cold as that nigga, if not colder?
Oh, bro, that's like the new pipeline where everyone's coming.
All right, for real.
Bro, it's like the new Cuba, basically, the Dominican Republic. Like, bro, that's why they got their own whole league out there. That like, and if you get banned from them, that's the first place everyone goes.
Mm-hmm. And they going hard. Hey, y'all know what it is, and y'all know what it ain't, man. We back with another episode of Ridin High Presents Off the Kush Podcast, you bitch, you. And it's your boy, the hostess with the mostage, Skub dosage, baby. Yeah. And I got a special one in the building today, man. Another one. I told y'all that I was gonna be bringing them, man. I ain't forget about y'all. Nigga been busy, man. Nigga been busy. Life's been lifing. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
But I got you, man. My special guest for tonight is my boy Skooba Steve. Yes, it's two Scoobs in this bitch.
Skooba time Skoob.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Now, for the people that don't know and should know, go ahead and let them know where you're from.
Oh, I'm from here, Corpus Christi, Texas, baby.
No shit. What side you from?
Down in Flower Bluff, but I don't do what you think I do.
We got viewers from all over the U.S. So we just ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Flower Bluff is it's rough out there. It could be beautiful and it could be pretty fucking ugly.
Already.
Got walkers walk around like Walking Dead, but you know, it is what it is, man.
Straight zombies and shit.
You drive around at night, watch out.
28 days later.
Every fucking night, I'm dodging people.
That shit is hilarious.
I'm telling you, man.
Did you go to school out there too, or did you go to school out here? Or?
I went to school at the Bluff. I dropped out. Yeah, dropped out in 10th grade. I went through some family shit. Also, the school was like really hating. Not once ever asked how I was doing and gave me shit on the daily basis. And what made me drop out
mental health type shit.
And they were I was already going through family shit with my brother and all this
health
shit.
The way they did,
like I was
the way
dealing
they do
with
now.
cops the night before from like they were all at the house and this big ass thing happened with my brother and all this shit. I go to school, my first period, I see my speech teacher. Remind you, I still got good grades. I just never really showed up.
Right.
And when she's like, "Oh, how nice of you to bless us with your presence today," I was like, "Oh my God, like I don't even want to be here already. This is how we starting the day." And I said, "Here's the speech. I'm not doing it." And I was already like, "No." Like,
you already pushed that button, bitch.
And then we go to lunch. This dude, I'm not even gonna name his name. I'm sitting in line at the lunch line. He slaps this girl's ass that's in front of me. Remind you, I'm already having a fucking terrible day. Slaps her ass, and then she looks back at me, and I'm like, that shit wasn't me. That was him. And he's doing all this weird shit, like, like doing all this little. I'm just gonna go ahead and say some fruity ass island people, white, like, oh, we just go, like you didn't just slap a chick's ass. Like that shit ain't funny, bro. Like I don't care what you get allowed to do. But hey, that shit ain't cool.
They hit that nigga with the wood.
Like and then so like
there's $1 to touch a booty.
Hell yeah.
There's this whole thing already going on. So I go sit at the table. This motherfucker follows me and sits down. I'm like, bro, if you do not leave,
the guy that
did that, like he trying to sit down and laugh about it. And I'm like, bro, you are making my day exponentially worse. Like, and then, so like, I said, dude, if you don't walk away. And then like, he just didn't listen. So I just slammed my chair and I went to the front of the school where the benches are. And next thing you know, I'm just sitting there chilling. I was gonna, just do the whole lunch break, just cool out,
right,
regain myself, basically. Right. Like, And next thing you know, the cop, principal, security guard comes out and everything. I'm like, well, what's going on? When I put my hand like that, whoom, threw me to the back, put me up against the wall. And mind you, it's rough bricks. And my face is rubbing up against it, and they're treating me like I'm some like I just did some crazy shit, and I'm like bleeding on my face, and there's cameras right there. Nah. And I remember saying, like, I was like, man, fuck all this, and y'all ain't never gonna see me again. I said, the only time you're gonna see me is when I come back tomorrow to get this fucking video camera, to get all that footage, man. I was like, cause I'm bleeding and shit. I'm already like, I said, I looked at all of them. I was like, you're the reason I'm fucking leaving. I'm never coming back. And I went home, and I even told my parents, I was like, look, you don't kick out my brother, it's either him or me. And they didn't kick him out. And I left. And this is about the time he just had a newborn kid.
We'll pick back up. Let's go back.
Yeah, I could go on forever,
let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to elementary and middle school and all that shit before we even get then we'll pick back up.
We're gonna get there.
Either way, you gonna get the fucking story.
Yeah, on God.
I have to omit some details.
So is Flower Bluff like, is that where like, you go to Flower Bluff Elementary?
Yeah,
Flower
it's like a
Bluff,
it's all its own independent district.
No,
bunch of hating ass Nazis.
No shit.
I fucking hate that place, man. My mom wasn't even allowed on campus throughout the years.
Like we got parents from Flower Bluff.
Nah, my mom is. Man, I know she comes from Denver and all her family's from there, but I don't know exactly where she was born. She was in the army.
She from Colorado area.
Like for the most part where she grew up and lived, but like I don't know where she was born.
Oh, really?
But she was like a little girl out there, so like ever since like she was like probably at least 4 or 5. Like,
oh, really?
Because her dad was in the military, then her first husband was in the military, so she been all over like Japan, Okinawa, all that. Like I don't even really know how like my mom and my dad met. I know they met in Colorado and somehow ended up the fuck down here.
So your pops from Colorado too?
He's from Blessing, Texas, like 2 hours away from here by like Tide Haven, Bay City.
Oh, really? Yeah, but they met in Colorado.
Yeah.
Already.
Oh, that's fire.
It's
so they
crazy.
probably moved out here.
I think my dad had an engineering job.
Yeah, that's fire.
Get rid of that. Get away from that cold weather.
Yeah. So like he was doing like shit for like other
hit
people.
That beach.
Hell yeah. I'm thinking in my head.
I got land out there.
We gonna get some. We gonna get some.
Oh God.
So what was it like going to like elementary and shit like in Flower Bluff? Like
it was cool all the way up until about like 5th grade. That's when I don't know if it was adolescence or the teachers just really had like short fuses, but like it was more just like I don't know, man. Like it probably didn't help. My brother, 2 years older than me, went through menacing all of them motherfuckers.
Oh, so you were like,
so I'm profiled instantly before I even
so your brother E, I ain't gonna even say his name. I don't even know you wanted, but your brother E, he was 2 years older than you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you had to go through all the same teachers he went through.
Most of them, because most of them were good.
But
but like all the way up until like 5th grade.
But let me ask you this,
and then that's whenever I started.
Is it separated to where like kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade go to one school, and then 3rd and 4th grade go to? Okay, that's what I was.
It's like kindergarten, then 1st and 2nd, 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th, 7th and 8th, and then high school.
Yeah, that's how West Oso is. Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
but it's all the same
our junior high
district.
doesn't have a 6th grade.
Yeah, that's
so
how
y'all niggas went to like 6 different schools.
Yeah,
but it's all the same school district.
Crazy.
It's crazy. Like,
and they probably all have different names of the elementaries.
Yeah, there's primary, elementary, intermediate.
Because at West Oso it was like John F. Kennedy, which was like the small school,
right.
And then Skinner was like 3rd and 4th, and Carl Allen was like 5th and 6th. So, but if you're not from West Oso district and you're just from anywhere else, you just say you go to West Oso.
Yeah,
so like,
you know what I'm saying?
In Cali, it's 1st through 6th grade, bro.
Okay.
7th and 8th grade is junior high, and then you go to high school.
Yeah, that's how it isn't like.
Damn, so it's just a different all over. Because I know people that go from like where it's 1st through 5th, then it's 6th through 8th, and then high school. Mm-hmm. I think that's how most of the places are. Like,
yeah, we went to them like private independent schools.
They consider 6th, 7th, and 8th middle school.
But yeah, like Flower Bluff is like football. In West Oso, they gonna call it junior high.
Junior high.
Did you play like football in 6th grade?
No, you can't play football in 6th grade. Nah, CCIZ, you can't play football in 6th grade. So even though you're going to school with the 7th and 8th graders.
No middle schooler, 6th grader can play. Facts.
See, so why even group the motherfuckers in with it?
I think you could do like band and shit like that, but that's probably about it.
Yeah, understandable. Oh, safe.
Did you play any sports growing up?
Yeah, I played them all, man. I even played soccer at one point, but my
too.
man was basketball, baseball. I did football, but I hit my growth spurt a little bit later. So then, and also once you hit high school, it's just better to like they make you kind of choose more over there at the Bluff. So I mean, you could, but also my attendance was shit, and like I'm going through shit at the house.
So the Bluff is one of them schools they want you to specialize in one sport type shit.
Yeah,
oh wow!
Unless you like their
exceptional
little motherfucker to get away with everything because he can chunk some passes.
Yeah.
Whatever. Because he shows up on time, whatever.
Did you play any sports throughout your elementary, like out of school, of course?
Oh yeah. I played
like
Pop Warner
YMCA
football. I played Pop Warner football all the way up to like.
You played CCYFL or Pop Warner?
I played CCYFL for a little bit, then Pop Warner just because it was easier because it was in the Bluff.
Hell yeah.
And then I played at Oso over there of Ennis where those colleges are. Yeah, man, I ran over there. That baseball was my shit over there.
Was y'all any
baseball
good?
was my main.
Was y'all any good over there in the Bluff at that time?
Well, see, like you talking about baseball?
Yeah, just in
sports. Well, baseball, I didn't play in the Bluff. They got Little League out there, Laguna Little League.
We're still in elementary. We ain't got to high school yet.
Anyone in Little League, man, also over there, man, we play by MLB rules. We smoked any, like the Little League right next to us. Right. Anybody, man, they all got it, bro. Like, I remember we even made it to basically the World Series. Like, man, I was in All-Stars. I did like select ball. We'd be traveling around. Like,
that's fine.
I was good. I played with Courtney Hawkins, the one that got drafted. Man, we was childhood friends. Like, all the way. I've known him since like basically kindergarten, man. Like,
and y'all never went to school together.
We'd be chilling also all day. Our dads would be out there, helping out with shit, and we just be linking up, just fucking around, just hitting playing baseball, like just.
What is as far back as your memory can take you will allow you to go. What did the Bluff look like back then?
Always garbage.
Nah, for real.
Like it just has this depressing demeanor. Like it, unless you're on like Laguna Shores, it's nice.
Right,
but like,
right.
It's just like. I don't know. It's just like it depends on what areas you are because
there's some nice areas over there.
Like my street is nice, but you go to my Stripes, which is right down the street. Across from it is this crazy ass trailer park. Ratty. It's called like Sandy Oaks, but we call it Shady Oaks. Like they can be walking around like zombies and shit. Like it's crazy. So like you're mixed in. Like it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Like
as far back as you can remember, it's always been like just like the Bluff.
Like it's like I think it gets a worse rap than what it is because I've lived in town. I've been over by Ayers. I've been over by all these other places.
Right.
Everywhere else is just as bad. It's just the Bluff is kind of more like once you're there, I feel like there, especially if like. Like those people roaming around, like they ain't finna walk the bridge and go like.
Does it get that bad rap because Flower Bluff is almost looked at like Meth City? You know what I'm saying? The West isn't really the West. The West.
That's why I was about to say right off the rip. I don't do that shit.
Yeah, because the West isn't really looked at like you look at the West and it's like crack ghetto shit. You look at the North, you look at crack ghetto shit. When you think of Flower Bluff, you think of meth ghetto shit.
Yeah, and that's basically what it is. It is like I'm not gonna lie. It's got a grip on the community out there, bro.
Has it been like that, like ever as far back as you
far
can
back
remember?
as I can remember, man.
As far back as I can remember,
but also as far back as I can remember that since I've known about drugs. Like there was like now that I think about it, like there was some kids' dads that like we played like sports with like. You don't realize it at the time, but like that motherfucker was drunk off his ass and on something for sure, man. Because you think about it, like I remember some kids' dads, he'd be out like yelling and screaming and shit, like
balls.
Like bro, like drunk for sure, but way too much energy, and you like he might.
Balls.
Now that I think about it, it's like that motherfucker was like a little too much, like.
Man, that shit is crazy.
You know it's bad when the moms have to start getting in and shit. Like really? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you know it's ugly. As a kid, like. You're just thinking it's kind of funny.
Don, calm down.
Like, bro, like getting kicked out of a kid's baseball game. Like, bro, what are you doing, man?
Way too goddamn much. Now, growing up in your household, I ask this to everybody because it's always intriguing to me. Growing up in your household, what was the type of music that was being played? Now, I want two answers. Now, I'm gonna hit you with a Another question, but the same question.
Okay.
What type of music would your mom be playing if you and her drive into the store?
It could be anything from the Beatles to the Rolling Stones to
shit, bro.
Jimi Hendrix to
Talk that
fucking
shit.
all the way to Chameleonaire, man. She like Busybody by Paul Wall, Hip Hop Police by the Chameleonaire. Like she like some Zero, like bro, she'll jam it all. Like it's just gotta have a good. It's just gotta have a good melody, a good, you know, like I don't know. She'll jam anything, and I think that's where I get my music from mostly.
And this is also
and I
what's
think I get
being
my
played.
business side and sensible side mostly from my dad. Like
And
I
this
know
is
I
also
might.
what's being played in the home. Also,
Oh, she'll be washing
outside the
dishes.
car.
Like yeah. Like,
That's
but
tight.
she'll also listen to like some like One Direction or some shit. Like I don't know what the fuck the name is, but it's something like that. You know, like that. But you know, like it's always some upbeat, you know, good melody. You know, like like my dad, he's more of like a country.
No shit.
Listen to the game type of dude, you know, either some country. Well, mostly every time I chill, we always, it's just sports. Like, and it's not like that's all we got to talk about. It's just like
that's what it is.
Like, I
just
don't
what
know.
it is.
Most people don't care about baseball, so like, also like,
Come on, that's
shit,
something for y'all.
I need call Dwan.
That's something. That's something for
Yeah,
y'all.
so like, no matter whatever I say about my family and growing up and all that, my mom and dad, they did the best they could with the situations of what was thrown at them and all of us at the same time. So like. Whatever I say, just know, like it's always. I always know they love me. I love them. It's just shit being a little crazier than what you would have wanted. Everything wasn't sunshine and rainbows. Let's just say that.
It never is. If you wasn't born with a silver spoon in your mouth, then life was life.
Shit, actually, it was a decent house. That's what I'm saying. It's just more of like when I moved out, like I just had to make do with what I had to make do, and I ended up living
How
and
old
being. So let's see, for like 14, 15. Just on my own, living with my homeboy Joey. Shout out Joey Waits. Living in his garage, going through high school.
15?
Yeah, just
Freshman?
yeah. And then basically at the end of the year, and then or it might have been the very beginning of 10th grade, actually,
Right.
I think it was. And I dropped out for the whole year. Then I could go on. I don't know. I used to be all on this, like, I don't know. We go
Hard-headed?
Hard-headed, wanted to make some money the dumb way and all that shit. Let's just say all
course.
that bullshit. We was a fucking idiot. I tried to get jobs, but ain't nobody wanted to hire me. And then
No, ain't nobody hiring no 14, 15-year-old dog.
And then so I went back to school like my end of junior, like the last like 6
it's
weeks
back to
of
the
junior
Bluff?
year. Went back to the Bluff.
No
I took like a
shit.
little year hiatus. That's a whole nother thing.
Now look,
we
when
ain't
you
gonna talk about it.
now look, when you left for your hiatus, you were
Let's just say I was hanging with someone.
Sophomore
I
year?
started, from sophomore year all the way to the end. So it was like a
so
year and a
when
half.
you went
maybe.
back, did you go back as a sophomore or as a junior?
I went back as like basically like a beginning of a sophomore.
Oh, that's what's up.
And, yeah, and but it was basically like the very end of what would have been my junior year. And let's just say during that time period, I just hung out with some bad people and just,
Of course.
had experience, do some, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Right.
But I went back, did all my shit on the computer, graduated on time, ended up went to college.
You got to walk the stage?
Huh? Yeah. I walked the stage for high school, for college.
I'm talking about for high school.
Yeah, high school. I walked the stage.
So you took a year. I want the youngsters.
Year and a half.
I want
Year
the
and a half.
youngsters to pay attention to what the fuck is going on. This nigga took a year off of high school, went back, and still graduated with his class.
On
the
time.
only way for that to happen is focus, determination, and hard work, bro.
They just threw me on the computer, bro, and I just I taught myself all that shit because I already
Come on,
knew it.
man.
I already had good grades. My problem was attendance, that daily work. Like I don't know, that shit just like in this big scheme of shit. Like I'll be walking down the hallway, more money than the teachers and shit. Like looking at them, they just like trying to tell me this and that. I'm like, I don't fucking have to listen to any of y'all, man. Like y'all don't give a fuck. I'm just here so they only stress on me about attendance because that's how they got their fucking money. That's why when I dropped out, they tried to get me to do homeschool. That's how
Right.
Flower Bluff, I'm gonna out y'all out right here. Flower Bluff, only reason why there's such a great school is because everyone that drops out, they put them as homeschool. So that's why their dropout rate is so great. And I said, fuck that. Nah, I'm gonna go out as a dropout to fuck y'all up. Nah, I ain't going to no homeschool. Ain't nobody going to homeschool around here. Why are we lying? y'all such outstanding people. I got a grudge with that school. Like I love it, but I also fucking hate that place. Like,
and then
they just made everything so much worse when really all they had to do was like, yo, what's going on? Is everything okay? Like,
no,
my sister was even a teacher there, and they ran her out.
Oh no, shit.
Yeah.
Now, where did you go to college?
I went to college at Delmar.
No shit.
It's affordable, man. I ain't got fucking.
That's fire, bro.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Fuck. And did you wind up graduating, or how long did you
business administration.
Nah.
I didn't even walk the stage. I just got the shit mailed to me. I just got the degree mailed to me. I was like, I already did it. I just mail me that bitch. Like, I don't.
I did what I needed to do, y'all.
Walk the stage. Just mail me. It'll be fine, bro. Like.
Yeah. And how was that? How was
shit? Took
how was the transition from high school in the Bluff to going to college?
Oh, crazy! Because in high school, it just I don't know. There's so much like you could barter with teachers almost like on shit. Be like, hey man, if I just do this and you get that, like because I don't know, I didn't show up all the time, so like. Right. And they knew I knew the shit, so it's like we're making a little system here, like like I always had to show up in the summers and shit for like I basically be a janitor in the summer for like 120 fucking hours and shit. Whatever, like I'm gonna graduate. Who cares?
Oh,
so I got to be shout out Terry. That man be playing his Nintendo Switch, just getting shit done out there.
Yeah.
He just be like he hooked me up with some hours and shit. Like he just be like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, that's
like, yeah, man. Shout out Terry. That was cool as shit.
That's live.
Yeah.
Now, at what age did you get a knack for the music? Like when did you catch the bug?
I remember it started when I was hanging out with them people, you know, just making some money and shit, and we just be freestyling and shit. And next thing you know, just freestyle became like a thing. It also became like whenever I got like drunk or just anything, it almost like would like increase your high, almost like it make you feel like you were intoxicated a little bit more, like people get to be, I don't know, for me, like people dance, for me is freestyle or thinking of music or any of this or that, like that's my dancing, like.
And what's the inspiration? What's the music that y'all are listening to at this time?
Shit, I haven't been listening to much music, but like
at that time when y'all was
at that time, all Houston shit, okay. Basically like Zero, little Flip, fucking. Basically all screwed up clique, basically. All of them. To name them all would be redundant. Like Bumby, Pensy, the list goes on. ESG, shout out ESG. But shit, and then Lil Wayne too. Back when he was on the Carter shit. Yeah. Duffel Bag Boys shit. Yeah. And then shit.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to think of some others, man.
And that.
I was into Gangstar too. Gangstar,
really?
Yeah.
You know about fucking to live most, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that kind of gave you like, what made you say, man, I can do this too. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I always knew, but see, like making music wasn't as easy as it is nowadays. Like when I was in high school, man, you had to go to a studio, and they didn't allow rapping.
Yeah.
They beg, nah. Like we're not having that shit. Right. So then, like, I don't know. There'd be like I don't know, like so, like we just basically freestyle all the time, and then next thing you know. When it really transitioned was I just got better and better throughout the years freestyling, like to where people at parties like, bro, you gotta do something about like. But at the same time, I'd get kicked out of parties for freestyling too much, which would be the same people that later on would beg me to freestyle. But we'll go into that later. But it was shout out D Green, which happy birthday too, by the way, man.
That's fire.
I got laid off during COVID, and. He was going up to Houston. He was like, hey, man, I know you always be rapping and shit. You want to try to take this shit serious? Come up there with me for the weekend. Chill with a couple legends and shit. Locked in with ESG. And then, shit, that's when I started basically almost living up there. And, like, shit, the rest was history. I mean, I caught a little charge, had to move back, and all this other little bullshit.
Right. Life.
And then now my parents go through a little divorce. So, like, I'm just at the house holding it down.
How old are you at this time?
At which time?
Like when this is all going on?
When he first asked me up there, this was 2020, so
nigga, this 4 years ago.
23?
Oh, like 26? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm 30 right now. Yeah. Which is crazy because I just made TikTok for the first time, which I told myself I'd never do, but I did it whenever I'm fucking 30 years old, which is even crazier. And then I didn't know where this shit is just kind of blowing up on me ever since I did that little interview, or not that interview, but I did that little review thing with that one dude who's Fire Music with Shaq and them.
Yeah.
I put my country song on there, and like out of nowhere, like that shit just started. I don't know if it picked up an algorithm or what, but then my TikTok just started booming, and I needed to put more energy into it. But between being a creator, recording people, recording myself, getting everything in, editing. Shit, I bought this brand new iPhone just so I could basically have a cameraman in my pocket at all times. Because guess what, man? Fucking people, when they watch your shit, they're watching it on the phone anyway. So it's going to be compatible with it.
Yeah,
and that shit shoot crystal clear. It's like
crystal fucking clear, bro.
It ain't no D Green Films, but you know,
it's crystal clear.
It is for the quality of what you're getting. Like, you could always shoot all your shit and get it sent to somebody, which instead of getting an entire video shot now,
right? And
then bam, that's what I've been kind of doing. Yeah, that's how I did the Park the Whip one.
That's fine.
We just shot it on my phone right there in my room. Shot a bunch of scenes, shot it like 3 times. Sent it to our boy. He did it for like $50. Shout out Ashton.
Worked his magic.
Yeah, it was like, and bam.
Man, shout out to Ashton Clouds, man, miracle worker, man.
Yes, sir.
For real, man. Shout out Juan Gotti
whole
too,
little
man.
South by Southwest, crazy ass little fucking adventure there. So yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. That won't go on for a minute.
Let's jump back on topic.
Like I said, I got stories for days, and I get off track easy. So
you're good. Jump back on topic. So you said that the people that you was hanging around with at that time, they got you into y'all got into freestyling. Houston rappers was the ones that kind of got you.
Yeah, because it was always kind of freestyling already. Like,
oh God,
and you know what I'm saying? I used to pride myself on that's why when I would always get mad when people be like, oh, freestyle, like, nah, that shit was fucking written. Like, it would make me mad because it's like there's a difference. Like, where I came from, freestyle meant like you freestyling from the top of the head, like
everything. Is
then
made
other
up
people
on the
were
spot.
just basically started saying a freestyle is anything without a hook. So I don't.
Fuck that.
That shit mad confusing back in the day. Also bougie. I remember growing up, bougie meant your shit was whack. Yeah. And out of nowhere, it meant you being extra and all too much.
Bougie always been like that.
For real?
Yeah.
Where I was from, everybody bougie back. Your shit bougie as fuck.
Bougie is like
it would be like say you driving a shit box or something like, man, look at that bougie ass.
Bougie has been like you said, always extra. That bitch is bougie. Like she thinks she's
so
all fucking
extra. So it can be extra bad, extra good.
Nah,
see, that's
bougie weird. Is
cause that shit was confusing.
Would be like the equivalent of a female that thinks that she's all that, so much so that you can't even talk to her.
See, and that's what I'm saying.
That bitch is bougie.
That's what I know now. But growing up, that was people use that word like it was shit was your shit was whack.
That shit's crazy.
And I'm talking about my homeboys from came from Victoria and shit like that, and all them all the little skater kids I grew up with, when you said bougie, it was man, your shit bougie.
That's crazy.
Your shit, you had something broken on your skateboard, you be like, this shit all bougie as fuck right now. I don't ever remember, and then out of nowhere it became that, and I was I don't know if it was because it started coming up in rap, where they started saying it more or something. And then I was I turned to someone one day, and this was years ago. I was when the fuck did it make the switch?
It's always
same with
that.
glizzy. It used to mean Glock. Now that shit mean a whole ass zesty thing. Now
a hot dog, nigga.
Oh man, okay, it's unfortunate.
So look, at what age did you start taking the music serious? You know what? I'm from
2020.
You
2020.
I'm doing this.
I made my first song in 2020. Made my first track.
And this is after you came back with D Green? It was
actually with J-Rex and B-Roll. It was my first track.
This is after you came back with D Green?
No, this is I made this one actually it is after I came back, because I remember when I was up there, a bunch of people were I you know, I was all trying to get signed and shit. But I wasn't like doing too much extra because they don't like that shit. You know, you just be freestyling. If people are freestyling, you freestyle.
Right.
You don't. No, I'm not gonna initiate shit. For one, I'm the only fucking white dude around. Everyone kept thinking I was fucking D Green's like assistant and shit. Just because I'm being nice, I help them with the camera shit. It's like they're like, why ain't you filming? I'm like, it's not my fucking job. The fuck? Oh, what you do? I was like, I make music. And they're like, oh really? Yeah. Let me hear something. All of a sudden, now we rocking.
Yeah, oh God.
Like man.
Oh God. That's fire as fuck. Have you got to work with D Green, making it like officially, like
recently
at all?
Oh,
has he ever shot a video for you?
I got a couple videos with him. We did 9 Lives. What was that other one? I think it's Okay.
Classic.
That Curious Characters. It's just
how'd you link up with him?
Shit, I know him before all this. This is from the skate park days, man.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
This is like back before, like either right before he picked up. Shit, I've known him back when I was skating it too, and he was skating it right there with me. Like, I don't even know if he had a camera yet back then. Honestly, I can't remember. I remember it started with Kyle Presley making films, and then I remember D Green was right there with him making film, like skate videos too. So like I don't know where people just started having cameras,
right?
But before it was just skating. Like, we talking back at the slab before the HEB, like, you know what I mean, like Webb Street, like, you know, any of these other, like, bro, like, yeah, like. You know, like monuments that ain't there no more. Like the slab was crazy, man. Like first, man, we was smoking weed out there with a Coke can, like little 6th, 7th graders hitting a little half pipe. Like man, bro, like just not having a care in the fucking world. Like crazy little homeless people be roving by. We're all just actually fucking like harassing them and shit. Like not knowing. Like I remember, bro, we be downtown. Like we in like 7th, 8th grade, like 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Over there by City Hall, skating Red Gap. Bunch of people just like taking pisses and shit. It's like right in the middle of them, like in the place, and everyone just like like kind of remind me of the Bluff. You know, a bunch of walkers, you know, just walking around, and we just skating there. It's like after dark and shit, and like right next to the jail where people get out. Not really realizing like how the scenarios we're putting ourselves in. Like,
for sure.
Like we think we all cool just because we do like a little click of skateboards with some skate. But I mean, we fuck some people up. Though.
Yeah, for sure.
But I remember we were over there at Ghetto Gap over there by like Port and all that shit. That big ass 2-stair. I remember we rolled up there and man, that's when everyone like whole gang load of people started rolling up RIP shirts. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. We little ass kids too. Like I said, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. All they asked was like, hey man, what y'all doing out here? It was like skating and shit. They're like, they asked to use the board, you let them use the board. You know, like they're testing you. Like you let them use the board, they fuck around. Like, hell yeah, you lag, you have a good, you know, you go on, go about your fucking business. Right. As a matter of fact, you actually just made some friends. Like
right.
I remember one of my rich friends, I ain't even gonna name. Like I wasn't even there for this. Actually, no, I wasn't there for this. And he didn't give the board, and he got beat the fuck up, and they took his shit.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, bro, when people come up with baseball bats and shit and they just ask for your shit, well, first off, they was going to get it regardless.
Yeah.
So why are you asking? In my head, that's what made me think, so if you're asking on something you can already take. What was they
on? Like, why did they roll up like that with baseball bats like, in the first place?
Like, these people, this is just like their territory. You know what I mean? They don't know what the fuck's going on over here. Like, you know, like, and first off, like, they on some, like, they obviously, like a gang or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, probably also trying to warn us to not fucking be around there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we had no business being over there. Like, none at all.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy shit. Did your parents make music at all?
Nah, not at all. But my mom loves music. Like, she got records for, like, days. Like, she actually gave it to me. And, man, there's, like, I want to say, like boxes like that right there, them ones. Like, about, like, 4 of them hoes just filled with vinyl records just of, like, original, like, I got a original, what's it called, Purple Rain album in there. Like, all sorts of shit. Like, just cool-ass shit. Like, like, I can't even, to start trying to go through, like, the genres is crazy. Like, it's all over the place.
Like, I feel like back in them days, like, even though that there were genres, it was genre-less. Because everybody was listening
more of a
to everything. Yeah, everybody was listening to everything.
It would just be, I would say it's more of a different sense that we're using. Would kind of, and then the guitar, when you get down to it. And then that would basically decide like if it's acoustic, electric.
I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I'm a sucker for a obnoxious guitar, dog.
Oh, I love it.
I love
with some bass on it,
bro. I love
some hip-hop bass.
obnoxious, bro. I love an obnoxiously loud in the middle of the fucking song for no reason ass guitar, dog.
Bro, I got a couple with those. Yeah.
I don't know why. It just resonates.
So we can play
with
them
me,
whenever, yeah, man. Like,
real.
I've been real big on mixing genres lately. Actually, that's what I was gonna get into.
I like that.
I got an EP about to be coming out. It's gonna be called Alternate Universe. Still wondering on what date to really drop it. I got a country one on there, like kind of like a Bruno Mars funk one, a rock and roll type rap one, a country one. I don't know if I already said country. A blues one.
That's far.
And then I got one. It's gonna be a rap one, but I haven't decided which one because I got this one that I found out of nowhere. I found the stems to it. It was like right when I first started back in like 2019, 2020. I bought a feature from Bugatti Casino. Oh, so wow. Now I got that, and I redid my verse. So I might want to put that on there because it's called Bodies, and it's kind of like very like murder rap kind of shit, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I just played along with what the fuck what the fuck he laid down. You know, you get what you get, like, because it's crazy because I pay for the
like
feature.
The shit that Ice-T's doing now when he's with the what's the group he's with when he doing that rock rap? I have no idea. It's called like fuck, man. Somebody on here know. I can't think of it, man. I can't think of the name of it, bro. Somebody let me know in the comments. But yeah, Ice-T does that type of music nowadays. But I mean, I'm sure he still raps.
When did you drop your first project?
Shit, that's the problem, man. That's what I had to talk with everyone that I fuck with and with myself. Really, like I just made all these tracks and never dropped shit. Like, and that's the biggest problem with corporates too, as a whole. Like. Everyone got fire-ass music, but be just gatekeeping for no fucking reason. And now, but the problem is for me is like, I want to have a visual to shit because I notice if you don't have a visual, people pay it no fucking mind. Yeah. It's like they just scroll right past it.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know why, but whatever.
That's the day we live.
So in a way,
people want to see visual.
So in a way, it's like I could drop all these ones and just be like, you know, banging them out, but at the same time, I'm just stacking them up right now. That's why, like, I've been working my ass off. But I got this EP, the Alternative Universe one. So it's like a scuba seed from each one, like doing that does a different genre. I just kind of pluck them out, like put them on the track, like. Right. And then I got an EP with me and So Gone So Flexy. I got one with me and Dwan Gotti, and then I got about like 6 or 7 singles and about like 4 or 5, maybe like 4 to 7 fucking like just freestyles that I could just do at any moment. Like, man, like it's just.
That's tight.
I just need visuals for these motherfuckers because like every time I'm like, I'll just be like, man, I'm about to
back in town?
Ashton?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I was talking to Dwan and he was saying he couldn't get a hold of him, so I don't know. Hopefully,
you need to find that nigga back in town, man. Get these visuals going, bro, on the cool.
Regardless, I'll shoot it on this motherfucker. Man. I'll send it to Frankie Martinez. Shout out Damon. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
He'll get that thing done too. The work don't stop.
Yeah, you gotta
that's the problem. That's also my biggest thing I would say is I used to put too much of my fate in other people's hands. But now everyone's saying I'm taking on too much work. But at the same time, the work's been getting done.
For real.
The only thing that hasn't been getting done is the visual part. So like in a way, like we had a little intern from Delmar. Cause like we got a little team going, but you know, like it's not like anyone's like it's not like a gang. It's more just like a collective of people that we decided that we work with and we work with good, without no bullshit, no nothing. Like Dwan be staying with me now too. Like so like basically, man, we just been like
banging shit out.
We were on the same schedule too, so like. Man, just like I wake up, he making beats. I'm like, yo, let me get that one, this one. And we just opinions and me being around him more, I'm learning more about DJ shit too. So like, that's another thing. I've been putting more DJ shit onto my shit. Like people be like, oh, did Dwan do that? Like, nah, I did that shit actually. And Dwan be like actually kind of impressed, but it's because whenever Dwan be like, giving out game, like I'm soaking it up.
Yeah,
when I guess
attention.
most people haven't, because like I guess motherfuckers be shocked whenever I do what they actually be telling me to do.
Yeah, you be paying attention.
Like I don't know, it's like, and then being around him, like, and then shout out Flexi too right now. Like Flexi taught me how to record myself. Like taught me more about like 4s and 8s, like how like changing. Like I used to just be but now it's like change the cadence every like 4 to 8, like switch it up, do like a little, make it a little slow and then speed it back up, like get a bridge going. Like it sets you up. Like I don't even believe in fucking organization anymore.
I missed this part.
That shit for the birds.
Did you start like
Keep
rapping by
2
yourself,
30 minutes.
or did you start like rapping with like a crew or something like when you first started?
It's just more just. Fuck it, I just freestyled everywhere, like man, like
you were
when
just
I got lit, I freestyled.
Hey, one thing I can say, Flower Bluff used to have some fire ass parties, bro.
Hey man, that's what we be having the circles, man.
Already,
like, yeah, bro, I'll be right there. And we had rap battles out front.
I can see it.
We
right
had rap
here.
battles out front of the school, man. And I remember I called some people out, man. I actually got that shit taken down though because like I killed these fools, but also at the same time that was back. For some reason, I thought I was all right. A lot of people said, like, I was hanging out with people where everyone was saying the N-word a lot, and me being a white dude, I don't want that shit to surface later. Yeah. Because, like, that is, I've taken a step to where, like, especially being in Houston, like, just out of respect, they even be like, hey, bro, you can say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I ain't going to lie, but being around fucking Flexi and everyone sometimes, they be saying it so fucking much. Like, it's so hard. Like, man, like, it'd be like, and it's more of like when you about to roast someone or like, it's like I don't know, or like, man, and it's just, that was something I prided myself, like, as a white rapper, bro, like, I personally feel like it's just not okay to say that word. No, and, I'm a young age, I was, doing dumb shit, like, man, like, I thought I had a past. There is no past. There is no such thing as a fucking past. I got friends that still be doing that shit. I'm like, hey, bro, like I can't. If I take you up to Houston, bro, you can't be saying that shit. Like, and they'll be like, bro, don't understand. I'm cool as shit. No, the fuck, bro. Like before they even think you cool, you're gonna already be on their bag side.
Hell yeah.
And then now they ain't gonna like you right off the rip. And then now they're not gonna like you, bro. They're gonna think you an arrogant white dude. That thing, like, bro, like that thing you can do it. Like I already got the arrogant white dude part taken. Like, but like there's boundaries. Like I don't know, man. Like it's just more out of respect. Like
you heard about the public zoo freestyle contest that's coming up in December?
Where's that at?
$1,000 grand prize.
A freestyle contest? Does it have to be off the head?
Off the head.
Okay.
Off the
Doing
head.
some like 5 Fingers of Death type shit.
All of that.
It's a public zoo. They have they're having their freestyle. They had one last December. This year they're having it at the Red Rabbit, and basically they have a DJ, and the DJ just plays different beats, and they line 2 people up, and it's kind of like.
Oh, please don't tell me
it ain't Yo Mama style, but it's like Yo Mama style with the beat in the background. It's not acapella.
Is it,
so don't just.
So
it's not a freestyle. Yes, it's not a freestyle contest.
No, y'all don't want that.
Off the top of the dome.
Yeah,
no, because I say shit that.
Well, shit, that's what they want.
Like,
Nah, shout out to Mike Mill. Hey, that nigga came up on stage and was like, fuck your mom in the face with a goddamn rubber, that type of. He was crazy.
People would probably be, cause I'm going to say something.
Well, get up in there, bro.
Win that $1,000.
Yeah, get up in there and win that 1,000, man.
I don't know, man.
Have you ever battle rap before?
Oh yeah, man! Like I said, I was in front of the school, man. Like,
but because
if I can find the video, I think I screen recorded and I kept it for myself.
But the difference is, I guess, like there's difference between like. I guess I'll use you in school for an example since y'all right there. If I could say, okay, y'all have a freestyle contest right now, and to me, a freestyle contest would be Skub spitting, you spitting, but y'all are not dissing each other. It's just let's see who can go the hardest.
Yeah.
But then because that's what I thought the first one was gonna be.
That's what we thought too. We all thought that.
They're doing battle style where it's like you and Skub are like going at each other.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't like that.
I'm more for like who the better
spits the hardest.
Who spits the hardest.
I come from wherever. Like,
who
bro,
got the hardest bars?
Yeah, because like honestly, that shit gonna start fights. It's gonna.
It don't. I thought it would too.
I forgot we're Corvus.
And we're grown.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
wrong.
I'm gonna say some shit that's crossed the motherfucking line. So
I've heard. I don't know, man. I heard some crossing line
like,
shit.
man, like
Yeah,
I've had friends that get drunk at parties. They start freestyling. They start talking some shit about me, like trying to bait me into battle rap. I'm like, don't do it.
Also, bro, they throw like little wrenches in there, like, oh, you gotta see, like they'll throw a girl on stage and be like, oh, we gonna see who can get like spit the craziest off the top of the dome. But you got to pull this female also. You know
what the fuck is this? Like, what is this?
Well,
like,
they brought
games for rappers.
This one scenario. They brought a female.
Like, is it a Bowser just came in? Like, I just won, but I gotta like do the extra. Like,
they brought a female on stage
so
and basically said,
"Go enter the contest."
You gotta match
bro,
her.
Like, what?
Part of your.
Might as well just go to her before you even enter. Like, do I even stand a chance? Or like,
hey,
what?
my nigga said, "Is this Squid
just
Games
go up there with dog
rappers?
face and wreck everybody and get just like this."
Hey, this nigga said, "Is this Squid Games for rappers?"
Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, I better pull a bill. Like, bro,
that's just
what
live.
is we doing? We popping balloons or what?
That's just live. It's fun. It's fun as fuck, bro. I mean, for $1,000, I mean,
shit, I'll give it a go.
For $1,000, nigga.
I don't see why not. I mean, what day is this?
No, I pull it up right now. I think it's December 16th.
It's in December.
Okay, so this time. Okay.
It's gonna always be December. God damn, that nigga flying through that bitch, ain't? It's always gonna be December. Well, I'm not gonna say always be December, but
December 21st, Saturday, December 21st at 7:00 at the Red Rabbit.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's money.
It's going down.
Good deal, because that means it'll be cold and we all wearing jackets. I love that shit.
Christmas money too,
shit.
man.
I love that shit.
How did you meet D Green Films?
Skateboarding.
Yeah, we just
already.
Yeah.
For sure, that's what's up. Hell yeah.
Youngin.
Well, you got any music coming up anytime soon?
Shit, I'm trying to drop this Halloween track, but we got a problem with our distribution right now. Like, something's going on, some error. Like, I just got the message today, like, and so like I could show it to y'all. Like, it's a track that me and the Dwan gave me a beat, and then like I mixed it down into like 2 tracks that I had. Like, it was gonna be a Halloween track. I'm about to just I might just drop it tomorrow and put it on SoundCloud at least. Fuck it, like,
yeah, just get it out there.
Get it out there, and then whenever it gets DSP'd, it gets DSP'd.
Yeah, I feel that.
And then I got what's it called? Control Chaos. It was the first time I took 3 throwaway projects that I had,
right,
and I mixed them into one fucking song.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like in a DJ style, like where like in a set, and it's a 3-minute song.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I would love to show it to the podcast so they can get an idea. Like, I could put in. That's how the Halloween track is too.
Yeah, that's ill as fuck. I would love to do some shit like that.
So like, I can show. I got it all in the little flash drive right here.
Flash drive.
I got the EP on there too. I got like 10, 12 songs, just whatever. We ain't gotta play all of them, but like, I figure show the people. I don't know how the podcast work, like really how y'all play the music and all that.
Whenever y'all done, we'll go off air.
Yeah.
We
get money. Okay. Freaking let the people know where they can get in contact with you, where they can follow you, all your ads.
Oh shit! So Instagram is Skooba Steve 361. So it's SKOOBA _ Steve 361, and then Facebook just Skooba Steve. And shit, what's my TikTok? See, that's what I'm saying. This shit's so new. I still don't even. If I give you the wrong ass one, it's Skooba Steve 361.
That's fire.
Yeah. Go hop on that TikTok.
Yeah, go follow him.
Did y'all talk about the video where he dressed up as Skooba Steve?
See, Ashton shot that. Yeah, I got the song for that on there. But
okay, bet.
But Ashton shot the video for it when we were at South by Southwest when I had rented that Airbnb.
Who shot that?
Ashton.
Okay, bet.
And I'm just waiting on that to be done, man. That got shot, and I'm not. I know shit happens. I don't know what is going on, but fuck it. I just I know it'll end up getting dropped, so I'll just fucking keep moving.
Yeah, already. You got to.
You know what I'm saying? You have to.
You literally have to.
Cannot get bogged down. I try to at least knock out 1 track a week, if that.
I heard some of the illest shit, man, and it was by DJ Jazzy Jeff, man. And I don't know if I was scrolling through my TikTok or whatever the fuck, or scrolling through Instagram, whatever the fuck I was scrolling through. I seen DJ Jazzy Jeff jump on this shit, and he was like, "If you're a creative, you have to die empty." And he's like, what I mean by that is you don't want to die with
anything left in there that you
die empty, nigga.
And people get sick of me because, like, bro, like, whenever I get fucked up,
like,
especially,
I'm digging that shit.
I'm just dropping gold on people, and it's overwhelming people, and they're like, what's going on with him? Like, bro, I do this shit all the time.
Yeah.
I'll drink a Red Bull, and people would think I'm on fucking coke or something. Like, I'll drink, like, man, like, I'll just be zinging off ideas on people, bro, especially when we drinking, like, for like skits, just like any like memes, just fucking ideas for videos, anything right off the rip. Like whenever I start making a song, I start thinking of a visual instantly.
Come on, man.
Started thinking of places like you got to and write it down. You got to make everything easy for people, like that
accessible.
Way, yes, that's the whole point of the phone. Like that way, because honestly, I went through a whole thing. Because ever since D Green moved on, like he's been popping so much. It's respect. Like he's a busy man. Like you know what I mean. Like. That's fucking awesome. Like, but like that leaves me where I had to start, trying to go to these other videographers
already.
Fucking, I ain't even gonna talk about all that. Let's just say we ain't fuck all.
Fuck all that. Yeah.
I bought this iPhone to say fuck them. It's just it's a bad experience. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna say no names. I'm more mature now. Like back in the day, I'd be like blah 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 blah. No, I even had a diss track. Shout out Mariano. He told me to delete it. I deleted it. So shout out Mariano. He was like, nah, bro, you don't want to give bad energy to shit. And like,
you talking about old school?
Yeah, Mariano, the producer.
Yeah, my dude. Yeah, that's my
so
dude.
like, it just, I'm trying to be more open minded, take advice from people,
for sure.
Especially someone who's been around the way, knows how the industry works. He was like, man,
Grammy nominated,
this is
Grammy
like the hype of
shit. Hell
Kendrick dropping his diss tracks. Like, I'm feeling that energy. Like I'm like, man.
So what you got a diss track that you recorded directly?
I deleted it because I didn't even trust myself to not drop it. Like once he told me that, I wanted to stick to my word to show like that I'm mature because I'm known lately, I guess, for being like kind of disregarding fucking anything and everything. Just be like, man, whatever. I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do. And in the industry, that gets you only so far because you gotta. There's a give and take. And at first it's like, nah, they don't like that. Then fuck them. Like, nah, it's me. Like. Nah, you got to find a middle ground. What they want, what they're looking for. Would you like? That's what made me start going into other genres and shit like that. Like,
that's tight. That's tight as fuck.
So like basically, it's just like if you want to do a feature with me, you already know I'll be able to hop on it or just like what are y'all looking for? Like this is like y'all looking for this, y'all looking for that. Like whatever you're looking for, I got it.
Yeah,
like,
already.
I'm prepared for any. Y'all want freestyle? Got it. I got it. Like y'all want an EP, you want some trap shit. Got it. You want some country. I got it. Like
that's live.
Like I'll get in some feel good music. Like man, I got some Bruno Mars type shit. Like like
I definitely want to dabble, man.
And having your own home studio, man, like it made me play with my presets. Like I even been talking with like Jeezy's producer. Like I somehow linked in with him. Like I was just talking to someone and they had him on FaceTime and my music was playing. And next thing you know, we started following me. I've just been going back and forth with him, picking his brain on producing, engineering, and like between him and like Flexi, shout out DJ Flip too. Just all these big name people, like just kind of like help me out through the way, like and just having it at my house, waking up with the studio just there, has absolutely changed the game.
It does
because like I don't have to set a schedule of when I gotta be creative or whenever. Like when I'm feeling myself,
I can go.
Yeah, exactly.
I can go.
I'll be like, I'm not gonna go record no one. I'll be like, no, today's for me. Like, just get in it. And
that's fine.
And then people be like trying to work me all the time, but they want me to go to their studios and all that, which is cool and it's all that. But it's like I can't give you what you're looking for, like on command. Like I can, but it's very like I gotta be in my bag that day.
And I feel
and you
that.
gotta, and then sometimes it's too late, sometimes it's too early. Sometimes I just ate a meal. Like I don't know.
With me, I found out that my creative juices are at their peak, like when I wake up. When I wake up, I want to.
For me, not really writing, but much,
when I get the writing,
I mean, not recording, but writing. Writing, yes.
Writing, I love
especially
to write.
When you wake up with it, just like, and it's just, you already feel good. Like,
so by 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I'm ready to fucking record, bro.
Yes.
Everybody else, they still sleeping and shit, and I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this, dog.
Bro, this, and then also like, and then the chance that like they like cancel, like. And
I'm not doing
like and then sometimes like it would be like I would want to like I go on a Friday, so that way I go there like 7 o'clock, get out by like 10 o'clock. And go out. But honestly, I don't even give a fuck about going out anymore. Especially with the studio at the house now. Like,
that's your day.
And now I don't even need to be like, I used to always go get a bottle, you know, get like a little, so like I do all this shit to record. Now I record sober, you know, whatever. Like, and I don't know. And then I've noticed sometimes like after I've been through like a whole long day, like going through like all this shit, like, cause like sometimes you'll end up staying up for 2 days and you don't even really realize it. Cause like I got my room all blacked out like completely. Like, so like you lose track of time, especially like if you just did a project you're very like excited about. Like, bro, you ain't going to sleep after that. So then, and then next thing you know, like I start another track, and I feel like on like when I've been up for longer, I know this sounds crazy, but like my punching game is better because it's like I'm not overthinking. Yeah, it's like I could do that right amount of cleverness, but like where people will grasp it type shit. Like, I don't know, like it's almost like I'm dumb enough to be able to like dumb it down for people, like in that right amount of way.
Have you got
like
to perform for anybody?
Shit, I've done a couple shows with ESG out there, like out there in Louisiana and Lafayette, Austin, all sorts of places. Like, then South by Southwest, I've done it the past like what 3-4 years now, and I don't pay for my slots, so like I get invited and shit, like, and people like get all like
South by Southwest. What
it's just
month?
a gang little
It's
fucking
the
shows
same.
out there.
You said what is it or when?
What month?
It's March.
During spring break.
Yeah,
Always gonna be March.
the week of spring break. Whatever week spring break falls on.
Spring break in Austin, but it's just shows everywhere.
Okay.
All throughout the town.
Yeah,
I just never knew when it was.
And
it's the
crazy
same week.
like,
It's corporate spring break. The same
you'll
week.
have like regular shows, and the next thing you know, like 21 Savage.
That's what I tell them all the time. Yeah,
and like the same type of bar. Like it ain't even like it's some high end place. Like it's just like a bit like it's crazy, man. Like next thing you know, you'll be walking down the street like, oh shit, like it's like almost LA for a second. Like yeah, the networking is always good. Like honestly, man, like a lot of people want to record with me, but all the people that are willing to spend bread are really out of town. But like I've been between like I moved to Austin, Houston, but I still got to take care of mama and all this shit over here at the house until like they figure out what to do with the house and all that. Like basically just keep the peace there and everything, and just holding it down. I got Dwan there. We just chilling. We're just trying to figure out is Corpus where we want to be, like mostly because like a lot of people like we love Corpus, but the hate is a little unreal. But like we want to work with people, but just I don't know. Some people like a lot of people just come up. I don't know if they're trying to like be nice and end up saying backhanded shit on accident.
Nah, ain't on that.
Like
I've been saying this to everybody.
Man, I didn't even know you was doing that like type
type crazy shit.
And it's like, what are you talking about, bro?
Like this is what I've been telling everybody lately, man. I said it numerous times, man. When it comes to your music, you really have to work outward inward instead of inward outward.
Honestly, yeah.
Because the people that are around you on a daily basis that see you all the time. Not that they're gonna influence you. They don't give a fuck because they see you every day. The dude at the motherfucking gas station don't give a fuck about your music because he sees you every day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what me and Dwan were talking about. That
you got to get your music
can't be out
outside
at the bar.
Of here.
You can't be at the bar every night. Like that's why I don't even go out anymore. For one, I just don't really fucking enjoy it here anymore. Going out, like it's a waste of money. People hate. Like I ain't got time for all that. Like if I'm not like it just makes me feel like I'm wasting time on the
for sure.
Like I could be just getting lit at the studio. We can invite over y'all. I mean, I'm not the type to whenever I record, I don't want women in the studio.
Yeah, I don't want nobody
because they're distractions.
Yes, 100%.
Like because people can't. I can work through it, but other people can't.
Yeah.
And so like I'd rather not. Yeah. But like. Anyways, I'd rather at least go chill at my crib than go chill at the bars where people are out here wilding and shit.
I've been like that for years.
It's just no point. Yeah. So like, I don't know.
No, I feel it, bro.
But that's also like it more hit like it was last year when I was going through all this like a lot of family shit. Like probably one of the lowest points of my fucking life. I just stayed in and I just kept staying in, playing video games. Like honestly, I quit rap and shit, and like. I was just about to go back to go to the oil field and shit, and I just bought a little Chromebook, set up. I can show you the pictures and just put up some foam and shit. I had a mic, and the next thing you know,
Chromebook.
A little Chromebook, a little Mac, like a little Chromebook, like a little laptop,
Okay,
and then like
an
a little $40 fucking little
that's
Chromebook.
a Chromebook.
Yeah, Chromebook. Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I went and got a Mac, and then like out of nowhere, and then just like the studio equipment just started going, and then I got a few donations from some people. Shout out Maddie, and now I got like over like 40. Like I got like a 40 ball worth of equipment and shit. Like a lot of equipment. Like I got a Sweetwater Creation Station computer. I barely even know how to motherfucking work. Like I'm pretty sure I got the only one in Corpus. Maybe Dusty got one over there at Produce. Other than that, I don't believe anyone got one. Like you got a key for the hard drive and shit. It's like a $5,000 computer. It's crazy. It's just Windows. I don't really fuck with Windows, so like I mostly go off my Mac, but I do all the editing. I export it onto there. Go off of Ableton and all that. I just don't like recording off of Ableton. And plus, I don't want people to see, because with my presets in it, I don't want people to steal my sauce from me.
Yeah, already. You know,
so I record motherfucker on BandLab with the preset I made on Ableton, and I'll put that bitch on BandLab. Why we record on BandLab? Because I'm going to just track this bitch out anyways and put it over there. Onto the Sweetwater Creation Station. So, because then, like, I can record on it, but, like, I don't have to deal with latency and all this. It's fucking...
It's a lot.
It has people waiting.
Yeah.
Like I even though it's supposed to speed up the process, I don't know it that well yet. Like to where like I know it, but it's gonna be like it's taking time. Like so like I'm just gonna record your ass on BandLab with the preset I made with fucking other people's like fucking big name producers like input on like how to make these presets and shit. Right. So I put my blood, sweat, and tears in these. And so like I'll be damned if the motherfucker take that shit.
That's fire.
So like I got it on my little symphony interface. It's like a $1,700 interface. It's Apogee or I think that's how you pronounce it.
Ableton.
APO. It's APOGEE. Apogee or some shit like that.
Oh, I haven't heard
it's like a $1,700 interface. Like it's crazy. But I could put my preset on there, so I could go to anyone's studio and just show up with my interface, plug that bitch in, bam. I can record like from my preset. I already have that bitch on there. Bam. Nobody has my preset at all but me in there. Like, because presets like as you go on recording yourself and like more as a me like as an engineer going on, then presets are your livelihood. Yeah, they are. Like I pride myself on you came to record with me, whether you do auto tune, record raw, like whatever the fuck you looking for, like some suicide, whatever the fuck it is. I got the plugin, I got the preset to where I will be able to dial that shit in within a matter of 15 minutes. We're gonna be rocking. Come on. And like because I hate going to a place where you're just sitting there shuffling, trying to get your fucking voice right, and it's like, am I being like I'm paying for this shit right now? Like nah, bro. Like I just don't like that shit. Like. So, like, I try to, like, if you come record with me, then, yeah. And we're not a full-fledged, completely recording studio yet. It's more just, like, kind of just because it's at the crib. So, it's more, like, select people. People think I'm gatekeeping. Fuck y'all, whatever. Nah. We're just busy as shit. You got to remember, I'm an artist, too.
And you protecting yourself.
Yeah, like, I do the right amount to get by. Right. And then focus the rest of my energy on me while still trying to be my own videographer, content creator, like
that's a lot, bro.
Engineer, producer, like songwriter, like still try to get some shows going, features, try to network. Right. Still got to post, still got to like people's shit, even though I barely get on fucking social media. Like, what, you didn't see it? Like, I really didn't see it. Like,
I wasn't there.
And by the time I see your shit on Snapchat, you already loaded me up with like 10 of them hoes. I'm like, that shit already passed, that passed. Really. Oh, okay, that's coming up. I'll forget. Like, but it's no like disrespect. It's just I just got tired of going and showing love and showing up to everyone's shit, fucking up my week. Because I go get fucked up at being at their shows and shit, and next thing you know, ain't nobody get like. I make it so easy for people to show up to my shows. Like I'll do all the legwork for you. Basically, like I'll pick you up or I'll get you a bottle. Like I'm like doing extra shit to get, and people still won't even give a fuck really. And it's like, and that's cool. That's fine. Yeah. But it's just like, so why am I breaking my back going out here? Fucking up my week when I got my own work to get to. None of us have made it yet. I'm not out. I can't be out celebrating when I have nothing to celebrate about.
Then people weed themselves out quickly. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm not trying to go around and be friends with everyone.
Yeah.
Nah, like I already did that shit. It didn't get me anywhere. Yeah, all it did is get you a smile to the face and a stab in the back.
A stab in the front.
like
stab in the front.
I've had people come up to me and be like, "Yo, congratulate me on a video that I dropped," and then I'll see that they didn't even like it or comment on it. But then at the same time, as they just told me that, go tell one of my homeboys. I'm not even gonna say the names of any of these people.
Come on.
And they went and told him, he was like, "Hey, bro, you even really think Steve gonna do like kind of like what?" And the homeboy was like, "What?" And then he went and not thinking that my homeboy was not gonna go and tell me that. And it's like, bro, that's the level of shit. Like, and it just makes you think like.
Yeah, bro.
I'll just stay at the crib. If you want to make some good music, you want to make some good music, come right through. I'll make you a banger. I'll introduce you to some people. Like we can get some shit really going. Just because I ain't dropping shit right now, don't mean nothing. I'm loading up everything to whenever I could take a month off and still just be dropping. And the problem is I just got to get these. I just got to shoot more shit. It's just Ashton's been gone, so like I just need a videographer. So like honestly, if anyone anyone out there, shit, shoot me a DM. We looking for someone, especially someone that could just hang around and just shoot like just B-roll.
Yeah.
Because me and Dwan be at the same place, so we got the whole upstairs to ourselves. So it's like he making beats over there, I'm recording over here. So like. And like sometimes we'll have some homeboys sliding by, so it's just like
over there.
It's like a little collective like upstairs, like you know what I mean.
Go
like,
over there,
you know what I'm saying? We got LED lights everywhere. Like, we got little shit where we can set up shit, like where we can set up different shoots for different shit. Like, cause like my room is crazy, man. I got baseball memorabilia out the wazoo out there. I got deer heads from all these animals I done killed, like because I grew up hunting and shit. Like my dad country as fuck. Like he grew up herding cattle and shit. Like in a town called Blessing, Texas. Like population under like 2,000, 1,000 and shit. Half is my fucking dad's side of the family. Like, that shit wild. Like
that shit thrown in the motherfucker.
Like bro, you I think you got to go out of your way. I don't even know if you could just pass by. You got to go out of your way to get to it.
It's awesome.
Man. I think they got a Dollar General in the store. That's it.
Before we get up out of here, man, give us with the.
Yeah, you already know where I was going. I was headed there right now. Now before we go over and switch over, you know what I'm saying, over into the concert side of things. I need to know who your top 5 is.
Artists?
Yeah.
Right now or all time?
Of Corpus Christi.
Of Corpus. Oh, man.
Of all time, sir.
Of all time.
Like the way I threw that curve in there? You like the way I asked it?
These are yours. These are your favorite. This ain't
my favorite.
Yeah, and this isn't the popular vote. Yeah,
this is your favorite.
I don't want to leave anyone out.
Nah, we ain't worried about leaving anybody out.
I'm trying to make it fair, but it's like in case I forget about someone that could have made the list. Like, because
this is your top 5.
I'm gonna put J.O.T. on there.
J.O.T.?
Yeah.
Okay.
He make great music. He really does.
Okay.
He's his biggest critic too.
That's what's up.
You drop more. I love your music. Shout out Overtime. Let's see. Flexi.
Oh, really?
I mean, I got this is exclude me.
Yeah, you can throw yourself in there.
Then I'm definitely on there.
Come on.
So at least 2 more. I'm just going off of people I jam. Doozy.
We'll give yourself as honorable mention, so we'll give us 3 more.
Doozy and then Lead.
Already.
There you go.
Give us 1 more.
Give us an honorable mention.
An honorable mention. I'll give you a couple more. Antidote, Trill Spill, like the Madhouse. Let's see. Shout out Topher. He ain't even a rapper, but he's a producer. Great beat maker. Great DJ. Same with Dwan Gotti. Let's see. But artist. YB. Trying to think, man, because I don't be out anymore. D Mill's pretty good. Slimmy Raw.
Any of them youngsters?
Joe Millie. I fuck with Joe Millie. I got a song with him called TikTok. That shit hard. Man, I'm trying not to like leave anyone out. I don't really. Yeah, it's just nobody. The thing is, the problem is, it's hard for corporate rappers to do it because everyone has just showed me shit. This isn't stuff that I can go on and go listen to for the most part. You know what I'm saying? These are always like shit that people show me, and I'll be like, bro, why ain't you drop this shit?
It's nowhere to be found on any DSP type shit.
Yeah, like, and it's like, it's very hard.
What are you gatekeeping your own shit for?
And I haven't been around people. Oh, EMAC, shout out EMAC. It's just I haven't been around many people besides the people I've been recording and fucking with. So like that's really like all I could say right now, because like I used to move around and talk to everyone, network like a motherfucker, but I just I don't know, that shit for the birds really around here. Like I just figured I'll let the work speak for itself. Yeah. Cause I felt like I was kind of blackballed there for a little bit, because they were like, oh, Skooba, wow, Skooba drunk, or this and that. Bitch, we at the bar, we at the club. Fuck is you talking about? I'm trying to turn this crowd up. Y'all up there standing like fucking scarecrows, like little fucking goobers and shit, bro. Like, bro, I know y'all on them perks, bro, or Zans, whatever the fuck. Turn this bitch up. Like, I like a Sauce Walker performer, like a Lil Uzi Vert motherfucker, like a rock type. Like, bro, we rocking that motherfucker. Like, I want to do stunts in my shows that have you thinking I died for a second. I pop up the motherfucking stage, like climb up a rafter, fall down through a fucking little thing with like a little fucking what's it called? That little shit that jump in, the little moon jump shit. Like you think they like cut the music, they think I died and shit. Next thing you know, boom, music pop back up. I pop up the motherfucking stage, kind of like Biggie Smalls when the fight broke out. Like you know what I mean? But like I'm climbing up the rafter. I'm all high. Also, I act like I fall right there.
Nigga said I want the audience to think I died.
Yeah, everyone like going, oh shit, oh my god, and then bam, fucking. I pop up the stage like, bro, like that. Don't tell me that it wouldn't have people fucking lit. Like you gotta have like people. I feel like people forget about the entertainment part of rapping. It ain't about the music. Like you gotta put on a show for these people. If you ain't feeling yourself, you ain't got no energy. You expect them to have energy in the crowd? Mm-hmm. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's real.
Nah, I remember sometimes I'll be berating the crowd. I'll be like, I remember I did a House of Rock. I was like, fuck y'all doing back there drinking drinks and shit. I was like, y'all paid tickets in here? Y'all paid for like $25 to come up in here and drink drinks at the bar? Could do that shit down the street for free. And then all of a sudden I got like a good bit of people to come up to the front. Yeah, I was talking shit, but like it was like in a funny demeanor. Like, you know, I'm gonna call y'all out. Like, it's also like, fuck is we doing here? You showed up early to just what? Sit off to the side?
Bullshit.
Yeah. No. We
paid the bullshit. You
get the fuck up here and enjoy the show you paid for, fam.
Hey, man. We gonna jump right into this motherfucking concert series, man. I appreciate you for stopping by, man.
Oh yeah, yes sir. I appreciate y'all having me.
Y'all gonna hear the fucking tale of two Scoobs here shortly, nigga. On God, watch.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, it's been another fucking episode of Ridin High presents Off the Kush podcast, and I'm blown, bro. Like,
I'm feeling good.
Nigga, I am higher than Eagle ass, boy. You know what I'm saying? But we out this bitch. Ugh.
Yes, sir.